Hi everyone, hope you're all doing well. In this video I'll be sharing with you how to create festive paper flowers like these ones. This is a super quick and easy project and a great way to utilize paper scraps that you may have found. Now these flowers are great for adding a special touch to your junk journals or notebooks or craft projects, and they're also a great way to add a special touch to your Christmas presents, like so. You can grab a gift and then just add a bit of glue to the back and then just glue a flower or two or three, and I just think it just adds a nice fun touch and personal touch to your gifts. So the first thing you will need for this project is obviously paper, and you can choose whatever paper you like. So I've got some craft paper, you can use book pages, origami paper. My only recommendation would be that you use thinner paper types, as it makes the process a lot easier. You will also need some buttons or beads. I've got a box full of vintage buttons, which I am so excited to be using for this project. You will need some scissors, and you will need a pencil, a ruler, some thread, some thin thread, and a needle for your thread, and to then add the beads or buttons to your flowers. Right, so let's get started and make some festive paper flowers together. The first step in this project is to cut out some circles of different sizes. So I've got mine here, and the different sizes will allow you to create the layers in the paper flowers. So let's see what goes well together. I want to make a really bright and colourful one, so perhaps this one with this one. So I'm making a big one. I'm making one with 3 layers in total, just so you can see the full effect. And then perhaps, I would say the most important layer is the smallest one, actually, because it's the one that's at the top, so you might be able to see more of it. There. I think this might work nicely. Or let me see. Oh, that's too big. Right, so I think I'll stick with this one. So this is what we need to start. Yeah, so just cut circles, different sizes, so that then you can create the layers. Now that we've got our base, we will need to divide our circles into equal parts. And what I do is I just eyeball it, really. I just grab my ruler and I just try to find the middle, like so. So you just want to divide it, and this will help us to create the flower shapes, which will then layer. So you just have to do this with all of them, and then we will cut the edges. You can even draw the flower shape like so. This makes it easier, so you know where to cut. And then, so you just do this with all of your circles. And as you can see, they're not perfect, and I don't really mind. This is just a guide to help us create a flower shape. Right, so let's do this with all of our 3 circles. So I have finished drawing the flower shapes. As you can see, I did this for all of them. And now it's time to cut our flowers. So you literally just cut around, and then you'll start to see your flowers come to life. Now that we have cut our 3 flower shapes, we will use our needle to create dimension in our flowers. So just pick a thicker kind of needle and you just roll like so. Just roll your petals, roll all of them. Roll all of them, and you'll see that it creates this 3D effect, which makes them so special. As you can see here, it just creates that nice effect as if they're raised and that bit more real. So just do this with every single petal for all your flowers. So we've added volume and dimension to our flowers, and now we can just make a hole in the center of all of them, which is where our thread will go through, so that we can add our beads or our buttons and just finish our project. So we've added the hole, and as you can see, it's starting to look nice. So let's choose perhaps a button to go, perhaps something green or red. So many to choose from. Or perhaps even yellow would look nice. That one might look nice. Perhaps it's an option. Or perhaps you could even try a bead, but I actually prefer buttons. Right, so let's go with that one. I think it's the best option so far. Perhaps this one if it was the other way around. No, let's go with this one. Now that we've chosen our button, we're going to assemble our paper flower. So just grab your piece of thread. You don't need much, just enough to thread the button and tie a knot at the back of the flower to bring it all together. And then just add the thread to your button like so, and just use the needle to pull the button through your flower. So I'm just going to insert both ends through the needle, like so. And then just so. Just insert the needle through all the holes in your flowers and pull. Make sure to do this gently. You don't want to ruin the paper in your flowers. Beautiful pattern papers. There you go. And then just pull all the way and make a few knots to make sure it's all secure and it remains in place. So I'm going to maybe use 3 or 4 or even 5 knots. Just want to be sure this is secure. So this is our paper flower. At this stage you can either cut the threads, or you could even add some more beads, which I think would look quite nice, but I think for this one I just want a plain, well not plain, but simple paper flower. So there we go, a super festive, fun, easy paper flower to add to your junk journals, your Christmas gifts. I just really love them, and I've made a few smaller ones as well. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. Let me know in the comments if you end up making some paper flowers for yourself or for someone else as a gift. Thanks again for joining me for this craft session. I've been making loads of these festive paper flowers for my projects. I've had so much fun making them while I watch Netflix or do something else. They're so easy to make and they're so fun. Right, so thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!